stocking stuffer, maybe a gift for that person who goes outdoors, that person who walks the dog, maybe goes camping, toolbox, whatever it is. Take a look at this from Bell+Howell. It is a 3-pack of your rechargeable, which is important because you're not spending money on a bunch of batteries, Zoom Flashlight. This is your flashlight, your torch, your strobe. It has a zoom. They're also very high quality. I know sometimes we're used to seeing a flashlight kind of smaller, made of plastic. This is aluminum. This is very high quality light, multi-use. It's on free shipping. It's 5 flexible payment. It's under 20 bucks for a 3-pack. Now take a look. I want you to follow along at hsn.com because you have different packs of different colors here. So the white and the black and the leopard print. Up here at the top, you have the gold and the silver and the polka dot there. You also have it in the blue and the black and the red. 3 gifts immediately. $19.95 from Bell+Howell, our home expert. Mr. Lou Caputo is joining us here. Hey, Lou, how are you, man? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
How are you? Okay, I mentioned it earlier, but I thought for sure these were going to be plastic, and that's okay. Plastic, still a pretty good deal. I'm like, that's fine. No, these are
aluminum.
These are legit.
Yeah. These are great. Well, and you know, it's funny. It's a Bell+Howell thing. Every year the lights get a little bit better. They get a little bit brighter. They use a little less power. And now we just said, you know what? Forget about the batteries. We don't need those anymore, okay? Gone. Not using them anymore. These are rechargeable flashlights. So let me give you a quick walk around on one of these, okay? So here's the one in the red. I absolutely love this color, the red. The aluminum holds the color so well. There's an activator switch on the back right there, and then underneath that, you can see there's that USB port for recharging. When I press that button the first time, we're gonna get the high setting on that light. It is very, very bright. Press it again, it's gonna strobe. Press it one more time, and look what it does. Now I've got what we call the torch light, the floodlight, the spotlight on the back of this. And you can see this is just crazy bright when they turn that on myself. But there's one feature I haven't showed you yet, and this one is fun. There's a zoom. All right, so if you look at that light right there, watch this. There's the zoom now. It looks like it's not doing anything, but what it's actually doing is it is zooming that light in, making it absolutely intense. Let's bring the lights down because I want everybody to just really quickly get a flavor for what these are like. Because a lot of times we see a little tiny flashlight, and we're like, you know what? That's a small light. That's not going to be bright. First of all, look at the size. The way it projects that light onto that wall. Now, I'm going to show you the zoom feature with this one. Watch this. The way I can just take that and zoom that light in on something far away. If I really want to see detail on something, I can absolutely 100% do that. Now, the other thing you've got on these, as we know, is we've got the area light. So if I stand here, now I'm closer to the wall right now, but look at how much of this wall I'm lighting up with just one of these, you know, and if I turn it on myself here, you can see that's a lot of light coming out of that cob LED that's on there. Isn't that crazy?
In this small, handheld, lightweight,
tiny light.
You put it in your back pocket, front pocket, your backpack, your toolbox, wherever. Right now, to get 3 of them home, I want you to notice the flexible payment is less than $4. It's less than $4 right now. Are these gifts? Are these ones you're going to keep? Maybe you're getting one for the kitchen, one for the utility room, one to take with you, keep one in the RV. That's why it's important that they come in 3-pack. For a $3.99 for less than a $4 flex pay, think about gifting these, maybe one for yourself. They are individually boxed too, so again,
which is great.
Lou and I love this. You just put a bow on it. You know,
Bongo, baby.
You're like, look at that box. Put it in a stocking, maybe. Put it in a stocking. But it's legit. It's not one of those flashlights that I know. Maybe you hand it to somebody and they go, well, I'm not sure how long this is going to last. This is quality. This is aluminum and it's rechargeable.
And if you break the price down on these, it's like $6. Did you look at it again?
I did it again.
Don't look at it. Do not look directly at the light. But you know, if you break it down, it's like $6.25 or something crazy like that. I mean, it's really, really inexpensive to buy these. But you could go to a gas station and spend that much and get something plastic like this. You know what I mean? One of these old-fashioned that still uses batteries. When we've got something that is absolutely going to be rechargeable for a very, very long time. In fact, let me show you something interesting too, because we always talk about how Bell+Howell is always moving the ball downfield. Okay, so I want you to see something. I have a flashlight right here. Okay, I always like to demonstrate with this one. So right in front of me here is a light meter. Okay, the light meter is actually right now just measuring the ambient light in our studio. Okay, so actually pretty bright in here. You know, for comparison's sake. So this is a 3 LED flashlight. You can see that works perfectly. This is the one that you're buying right now, the set of 3 that you're getting right now. I want you to see this, okay? So the ambient light in this room now is something around 46, 50, okay? I'm gonna turn on the one that's got the 3 bulbs and let's see how much it went up. It went up around 200 or so, okay? Now, I'm gonna put ours in place right next to that. Now, notice if I do nothing, it's already up over 700. It's the exact same distance, but I want you to see something. This is something that I can do with this one I couldn't do with the other one. I can use the zoom and focus the light. You see what's happening? It's getting brighter, and now it's too bright. Now it's so bright the machine can't measure it, but if I back it off, and you can see the circle expanding as I do that. That's the amazing thing about this. Like, you look at this and you don't expect this to be as good as it is.
No, it's
but
true.
I'm telling you, give this as a gift to somebody, and they're going to be like, this is a great little light, because it really is.
Yeah, this is the one I want you to think about. When are those moments when you need a flashlight? Is it while you're out camping? Is it while you're going down to the breaker box? It's something that you need to be able to grab, put it in your pocket, and have multiple uses. I love this little torch. You could set that up on a table or something and have a little bit of light while you're camping. Maybe you could hang it in your tent and have a little light inside your tent because you've got the little wrist strap on there as well. Maybe it is for reading or something. To have 3 of them, maybe placed around the home, maybe you don't know when you're going to need them, and then all of a sudden you need it, and there it is. You don't have to worry about batteries. Are the batteries old? Are they dead? Where am I going to get batteries? Because it is rechargeable. $19.95. But a flashlight is something that you will always need at some point. I've never heard anybody say, oh, I've never needed a flashlight. I don't know what I would use that for. We can immediately think of 10 different scenarios
where you want to use
that you're going to need it in those places. Also, it's a great time it's a great way to get 3 gifts out of the way. Pop a bow on each. You just need to go to hsn.com and choose which 3 that you want to get, or maybe you're going to get one of each.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, you know, I've told this story before. When I was a kid, that if my brother and I got the exact same thing in the exact same color, there was going to be a war, okay? They needed, you know, my parents, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, they needed to find things that looked differently so we could tell them apart. I don't know why it was a big deal at the time, but it really was. The other thing I don't want you to forget about is how this has that strobe feature in there to help you get, you know, attention if you need it, if you're in an emergency situation, but then you've got that area light right there. This is a great little desk light. Let me tell you something. If you're working on a project and you need a lot of light, because if I turn that on my shirt, you can just see the difference right there. This is a great little feature. And if you think about it, if you're just buying a regular flashlight, like, you know, to cover everything this does, you'd have to buy a area light like this. And you'd also have to buy a regular flashlight. So we're talking about buying 2 different things that does everything that this does.
And do either of those have a strobe on it? Right?
Or a zoom feature.
A zoom feature, the strobe feature, all of that, and this little cool thing. All right, you got less than a minute to go here, but we do want to turn the lights down again. We just want to show you, because you're tuning in, you're like, I can't even see that in your hand. Take a look at how much light you're getting.
Here, I'm going to put that on me. Take a look at that. And there's that zoom feature again.
Boom.
Don't forget about the zoom.
Boom. Look how much light you're getting. A 3-pack. $19.95, something we all need. It is a useful gift. It is a practical gift. It is a thoughtful gift. You just choose what 3 color combination you want there. $19.95 there. We're going to ask Lou to hang out with us for a little bit. We've got more to show you here on our Black Friday deal.